The Galaxy M33 5G, Samsung's newest M series phone launch happening today in India. So thing is, since the beginning of 2022, Samsung has been focusing a lot on their premium lineup of phones, guys. S series launch, A series launch, and finally they decided to move their focus to the M series. And there you go, M33 5G in the house. Packs some pretty nice features, guys. 120Hz display, 6000 mAh battery, 50 megapixel quad camera, and plenty of other stuff. So this is what we'll be checking out in this video, guys. So let's quickly get started with the unboxing. So Samsung's new Galaxy M33 5G phone comes in this sort of box packaging, pretty similar packaging, guys. White box with the Samsung branding and Galaxy M33 5G mentioned at the top. And this phone supports like 12 5G bands, guys. And as you can see, Samsung has also removed the power adapter on their M series lineup of phones also. Now that was a bit of surprise for me. And talking about the variants, we have the 6 plus 128GB variant also available in 8 plus 128 and comes in two color options. We have the deep ocean blue edition. And at the back side, we've got some of its main highlights mentioned, like the phone packs a 6.6-inch 1080p Full HD Plus display with 120Hz refresh rate, has a 6000 mAh big battery, and packs quad camera setup at the back. So that's it, guys, some of its main features and highlights. And without wasting any more time, let's quickly unbox and check out the phone. Let me just grab my knife and cut this seal over here. And as I've told you guys, we've got the deep ocean blue edition phone. And as soon as you unbox it, don't miss out this accessory box, which includes a SIM ejection tool, some paperwork on the inside, and a Type-C to Type-C cable for charging. And that is it, guys. No power adapter in the package. And there you go, here's our brand new phone from Samsung, the all new Galaxy M33 5G edition phone. Let me just remove this outer packaging and show you. Oh wow, looking pretty good in this color. So we'll just come back to the phone, and as you can see, guys, there's nothing else in the package. So let me give you all a closer look at the phone and talk about the design and the build quality. So as I've told you at the beginning, the M33 is Samsung's first Galaxy M series phone in 2022, and this thing supports 12 5G bands and comes with a lot of upgrades over their previous gen M32, which I'll tell you in this video. So let me just give you a closer look at the phone and give you like a physical overview, guys, starting off from the front. So the Galaxy M33 5G features a 6.6-inch 1080p Full HD Plus 120Hz display with the Infinity V notch at the top, and the whole thing is protected by Gorilla Glass 5. Now going to the top here, you've got a 8 megapixel selfie camera, guys, and a tiny earpiece just above that. Moving over to the right, you've got a side mounted fingerprint scanner built into the power button itself and has a volume rocker just above that. Quality of the buttons is also nice, feel tactile and clicky. Heading over to the top, guys, there's nothing over here, just a secondary noise cancellation microphone. And on the left side is where you've got the SIM card tray. It has a triple slot design, supports 2 nano SIMs and also a micro SD card. So yes, the storage on it is expandable up to 1 TB. Now going to the bottom here, you've got a Type-C port for charging. There's a primary microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack is also there, and lastly a down-firing mono speaker. And there you go, guys, this is how the back of the phone looks like, the all-new Galaxy M33 5G. It's got this beautiful matte satin sort of finish, guys, in a deep ocean blue edition that sort of looks like black from certain angles. And build quality of the phone is also pretty good, guys. Body is entirely made of like polycarbonate material. So as I've told you, at the top you got a rear quad camera setup. It features a 50 megapixel primary camera featuring Samsung's ISOCELL JN1 sensor. There's a 5 megapixel 123 degree ultra wide angle camera, 2 megapixel macro camera, and lastly a 2 megapixel for depth sensing. And not to miss out that tiny LED flash just below that. And the whole thing is powered by a big 6000 mAh battery. And yes, it supports 25-watt fast charging as usual. So that was our complete physical overview on the design and the build quality part. So I'll just quickly set up the phone and then continue the video. So guys, I'm back to continue the video. The phone is all set up and good to go, and now I'll be sharing like my initial impressions and feedback on this model. First of all, let me tell you that the M33 5G has a slightly bigger footprint compared to the previous gen M32 because it packs a slightly bigger display now, 6.6-inch versus 6.4-inch. But nevertheless, it still feels quite comfortable to hold in the hand. And I've also set up the fingerprint reader on it. I've told you, right, it comes with a side-mounted fingerprint reader built in the power button itself. So let's quickly put that to a test. Oh boy, did you guys see that? Now that is actually blazing fast considering it's an M series phone, guys. And as you can see, the fingerprint reader on it was working well and unlocking the phone accurately most of the time. And there you go, guys, this is how the display on the new M33 5G looks like. Comes with a 6.6-inch 1080p 120Hz TFT LCD display. Anyways, moving on, let me just head over to the settings and show you the software info part. As usual guys, all these Samsung brand new phones come with Samsung's newest One UI 4.1 and also run on Android version 12 out of the box guys. So everything is like up to date on this thing, and I've already told you, right, the variant we have is 6 plus 128 GB variant, and out of the box you have around like 96.5 GB available. And in case if this is not sufficient for you, you can expand the storage using a micro SD up to 1 TB. That option is also there. And yes, even the M33 supports RAM plus, which is virtual RAM expansion guys. You can go to the settings and expand the RAM up to 6 GB. So you're getting a total of 6 plus 6 12 GB RAM on this phone. So now what I'll do is I'll quickly open up YouTube, play one of my videos and show you how the display and the audio quality on this phone looks like. Just check out this demo. You guys saw the display quality, right? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, if you would ask me, see, initially I was a bit skeptical because Samsung told it came with a TFT LCD panel, whereas the previous gen model actually had a Super AMOLED panel. But again, TFT LCD on this particular model is actually not half bad guys. Thing is, Samsung has like greatly improved the quality of their displays in 2022. So it's not like the previous old model TFT phones guys. Now again, I'm not a Samsung fanboy or anything. That's why I'd suggest you to actually go to a Samsung outlet or any sort of store, get your hands on this phone, and then you will only get to know like, array nahi, display is completely different. So you're getting good amount of detail guys, 1080p resolution, colors are also fine. I wouldn't say like punchy like Super AMOLED, but theek hai, rich colors only, and white balance are also fine, and you're also getting like decent amount of brightness, 480 nits on the normal mode, and you also have a special high brightness mode available, which enabled through the settings will offer you 20% higher brightness than usual. And talking about the sound, the phone comes with a single down-firing mono speaker, and quality of the speaker also fine guys, good amount of clarity with minimum distortion, and output also like reasonably good. And wait a second, I haven't told you about the performance, right? The phone is powered by Samsung's newest Exynos 1280 octa-core CPU, which is based on a 5nm process and actually offers like good performance in this price segment, guys. The previous gen M32 had like a Helio G80 octa-core CPU, and compared to that, this is so much better, guys. And talking about in terms of numbers, this all-new Exynos 1280 offers like 61% better CPU performance and like 150% improved GPU performance, and also like better AI neural performance as well. So on the overall, I'm like pretty excited to see how it performs in like gaming and these sort of stuff. Now this is just like an unboxing and initial impressions, right? So I won't be covering the gaming part in this video. We'll do like a dedicated gaming review, or I'll try to cover that in my full review video only. But apart from that, now if you talk about day-to-day usage and performance, see, I've been using it for quite some time, and on the overall, performance feels pretty nice guys. The phone interface, the UI, everything feels smooth. App openings, closings and transitions felt fluidic, and also added to that, you're having like 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, right? So that also like greatly adds to the overall smoothness and performance of the phone. And one thing I have to mention over here is you're getting 120Hz adaptive refresh rate guys, not high refresh rate. That means it is capable of automatically adjusting the refresh rate of the display depending on the type of content that you're watching. It can switch between 60, 120 based on the application or the type of work. Anyways, moving on, now let me quickly open up the camera app and show you how the UI interface and all the camera modes look like. So as you can see guys, this is how camera's UI looks like. I've told you, right, it comes with a 50 megapixel primary camera, there's a 5 megapixel ultra wide angle, macro is also there 2 megapixel, and one more 2 megapixel for depth sensing. I'll include some camera samples at the end of this video, so you'll get to know about the image quality and how the camera performs on this phone. And apart from that guys, you have some pretty interesting camera features available on this phone. Some of them are new, some of them are already existing, thing. So the first one is you're getting voice focus feature with this phone. That means whenever you shoot videos on this phone, right, you have the option to like focus the voice only on the subject and eliminate all the unnecessary background noises, guys. So this can be like greatly beneficial in certain scenarios where you want to focus on only one person's voice or whatever is in front of you, guys. So very nice feature. And then you got something known as object eraser. Now this is a pretty fun feature that you can use during post processing in the gallery app. And there you go, here is where object eraser is. Using this feature, you can remove any sort of unnecessary object in a picture. For example, you're taking a photo and somebody photobombs it, or somebody appears in the photo and you don't want them in the frame. Then using this feature, you can easily remove them, or you can even remove any sort of object, guys. Let me just give you a small demo and show you how this thing works. And lastly, talking about the software, guys, I've told you it comes with Samsung's One UI 4.1, and 4.1 version focuses a lot on privacy and security things. And as usual, you do have NFC support, Samsung Pay is also available, and you do have Knox security, secure folder, Alt Z Life available, and all these exclusive Samsung features are available on this phone. So that is pretty much it, guys, an unboxing and first look at Samsung's all-new Galaxy M33 5G phone. Now talking about the price, see, I'm not sure about the price because while making this video the phone was under embargo. So if I would take a rough guess, I assume the phone would be somewhere around like 21,000 or maybe 22,000, guys. Anyways, I'll keep you posted about the exact pricing details and all the offers in the description box below. You can check it out there. So I'll be using this phone for a couple of days from today, guys, before I can actually make my full review video. And in the full review, we'll be going in depth and talking about the display quality. We'll be talking about the performance, how is it in day-to-day life, and also gaming as well. And we'll talk about the camera performance and lastly cover the battery life as well. And apart from these, if you have any sort of questions or anything, just let me know in the comment section down below and I'll try to cover them in that video. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed and got to know everything about the phone. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.